Fanttik sent me their brand new battery-powered automatic foldable screwdriver and bit set. So it has over 20 bits with it, and it has a really cool foldable design, which I'm going to show you, that allows you to get in these really interesting areas you might struggle to reach otherwise, whether you're laying down and you're really trying to, get some screws out. Maybe you're putting Ikea stuff together. This is going to save you a lot of time because you don't have all the, work power you have to do. It's fully powered, all of that. So we got the case here. It comes with a manual. I don't think we're going to be reading that today, but I'll leave that for you guys. And then you have this really awesome hard case. And it's a really cool design because it kind of just opens up like this. And inside you're going to notice you have this beast, which, yes, I know looks huge. But once I show you how it works, you're going to be pretty amazed. Let's just take off this little piece of plastic here. Look at that. And it shows you the battery power there right away. But besides that, you also have these 20 different bits. And these aren't just small bits. These are pretty... Oh, I don't like this. Okay, it only did that with the first bit. Oh, see, that's kind of annoying. These are 20 different, pretty much full-size bits that you would use almost every day, right? They're very universal and, ones that you would typically need around the house. And then they give you a USB-C to USB-A charger. So that's the overall design. And I kind of like this. I don't know if you can see this design on camera, but it gives you this little roadmap on how much torque to use for specific different tasks around your house. So that's pretty cool. Okay, well, we got a few things we're going to try to unscrew here today. But first, let's show you the actual screwdriver. And this is a really interesting design because, yes, this is pretty heavy and looks heavy duty as well, by the way. You can see you can fit a ton of different bits in here. But besides that, when you press this right here, you get this foldable design. And because this is automatic, right, you don't have to worry about having to be able to twist it. This is just going to fully power itself, which is pretty exciting. Look at that right there. Now, right here, you're able to adjust your torque. So where are we here? So right here. So when we twist this knob here, you're going to see the torque start to adjust. So that's how we can kind of scroll through it all the way up to 7. That's max torque. And we can go all the way down to 0.5. And you're going to see as we move it up, you can really hear the power difference in it as we're kind of scrolling through. There's also a high and a low setting right here, which we can adjust, which you can immediately notice the difference with the amount of speed, if you guys can hear this. And then there's a clockwise and counterclockwise option. That's kind of how you change whether you're tightening or loosening. But the best way to try this out is to actually test it. So I got a couple things I want to test it on, but we're going to start with, so first thing we have is this monitor stand. Now you can see we have a couple different screws on here we got to take off. We got some different normal cross style screws and an adjuster right here. So I'm going to start by finding my correct bit. Obviously we have quite a few choices here. I think it's going to be pretty easy to find. Oh yeah, that one seems pretty good. So we're going to stick our bit in. This should be magnetic. So when we put it in, yeah, nice and tight fit. It kind of slips in and you have to put a little bit of pressure to pull it out, but it does fit perfectly inside. Perfect. That's what we want. So let's start by trying to undo these ones right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that must not have been in. Okay, I got my bit in there properly. So you can see we can go here, completely remove it. That's one screw. Let's try number 2. Number 2. And we could also do these ones. Pretty simple. And you can see, pretty effortless overall. This one got a little stuck here. Now, if you want, you can press this reverse button right here. And now, let's see what we can do here. Let's try to put these back in. And based on the amount of torque you need, you could also adjust this. This is at the 0.5 right now. So that's as tight as it's going to let me without giving me pressure. But let's put this up to, let's say, let's go down to around 2. Let's give this a try now. Oh yeah, you can see there, lower torque. It's not letting us do anything. So for this, we got to adjust up. Let's try 7 here. Oh yeah, see 7's going to work there and allow us to adjust that. Pretty cool. Now let's do our last one. Perfect. So that was pretty easy to take off and put back together. Just a few screws to start. Let's go grab something else and give it a try. So here's something I think everybody can relate to, having to tighten and loosen the screws when you're changing an electrical outlet. Sometimes the angles can be tough. Sometimes it can just be super annoying to do it by hand. Well, this obviously makes it easier. You can see there how we can tighten all the way. We press that reverse button right there, and we're able to take all these screws out. Oh yeah, look at that. Loosen that. We're able to loosen this side as well. And then we can tighten it back up right around the wire when we have it done. So you see how we're able to just tighten that up. And that will make sure all the wires are secure too. That's pretty hard to do by hand sometimes. So that's another really useful tool. But look how we're able to kind of turn this on an angle and then also use it this way. So if you're underneath a surface or you're trying to get it in a weird spot, this is really going to come in handy. And it's got a pretty long battery life. We've been playing with it for a while now and have barely touched it. Even better, when you're done, you can release the bit. We can straighten it out, plop it in. That's it. The Foldable S1 Pro. Pretty handy product by Fanttik.